You left me in tears, you left me in scars, you left me with the memories. And the memories left me in tears, the tears that dropped down my face. And the tears that drop down my face, they leave me with memories, and the memories, they left me with the knife, and the knife never left me. Now I'm down on the ground and you're laughing at me, telling me it's just a joke. Don't you see the tears on my face? Don't you see the burns on my legs? Don't you see the scars on my arms, the burns on my legs, the tears down my face? But I guess that doesn't matter to you, because now I'm in tears, looking at the scars, telling my kids don't end up like Mom, because Mom was fucked up. Now I'm in tears, hugging my kids, and my kids are scared, and their father comes home to see me on the ground with the bottle of pills on the floor and a gun in my hand and blood on the ground. Their father starts to cry. He calls the police. The police rush over, and I was gone. He was in tears. My kids were at school. The kids got home to see their father opening a beer, trying to drink away his sorrows. My kids tried to talk to him and ask him where I was. He didn't respond, he just broke down in tears. At that point, my kids knew what was wrong. They went and grabbed the pictures of me. They put them on the wall. They went to school the very next day. Their father didn't go to work. He just stayed home and opened a few beers. He couldn't get the memory away. My kids came home to their father, lying on the ground with a bottle of pills and a beer on the floor, dumped everywhere, and a gun in his hand, and a note on his chest that said, "I'm sorry, my dears, but I can't take the pain. I remember your mother like it's yesterday. That I woke up smiling to her, and she said, 'Good morning, dear.' But I'm sorry, my dears, I had to leave. The memory of your mother just left me in tears. Every night was another night without her. My children broke down. They've lost everyone that they knew of. They called the police and they rushed over. And their father was gone. My daughter opened a beer and her brother tried to stop her. She didn't stop, she just kept opening beers. And they were gone by the end of the night. My son had grabbed a lighter and he grabbed a pack of cigarettes, and that was his way of staying safe. He didn't want another mother incident. He didn't want another lost cause. But now he's in tears with his sister Beer. She's gotten in tears because she's on the ground where her father laid, where her mother laid, with a gun to her head as she's writing a note, telling her brother she's sorry. She remembers mom and dad like it was just yesterday. That they were little kids and they woke up every day with mom and dad right by their side, saying, "Good morning, my dear. Have a great day at school." Now she's sitting on the floor. She counts to 3. She pulls the trigger. Her brother comes home from work. He closes his eyes and opens the door. Then he just starts to cry. He doesn't call the police. He grabs a beer and he grabs the gun. And he says, "Before I go, I treat it like my father did, like my sister did. I'll try to drink away the sorrow. I'll give it a while. See if it works." Few years later, he is writing a note. "I'm sorry, I have to go. I'm just a drunken mess. I need to pull the trigger. I need to drop the bottle and I need to pull the trigger." Now his son comes home from school to see his own father crying as he's writing a note. His son runs over, hugs him and tells him everything will be just fine. His son takes the gun away from his dad. He shot every last bullet he had at the wall. He told his dad he wasn't watching him go. He threw every gun he had in the safe. He locked the door and told his dad he wasn't watching him go. He's the last man he knows. As his father's in tears, he's throwing every object away, screaming that his dad. He's not watching him go. His sister walks in. She breaks down. A moment, not so soon. She's grabbing the beer, grabbing a glass. She's already broken and he's not even gone. Now their mother's in tears, they got her down. They all went to work, they all went back to school. Their father didn't go, the son knew what was wrong. The son didn't want to leave, he didn't want to come home to his dad on the ground. So he just smiled and he walked through the door. His dad was still there, his dad was smiling like nothing ever happened. His son started to cry, his dad walked over and he said, "You told me you weren't letting me go. I wasn't gonna cause you to cry, but it looks like I did it anyway. Now get in the kitchen. Let's work on that homework. Your father ain't going nowhere." His son just smiles and gives him a hug. Now they're the happy family that his father never got. Now they're the family his father never got.